Hello everyone, welcome back. Today's video is April empties. I always have a Starbucks bag full of stuff to go through. So if you're interested in empties and project planning, then please subscribe and let's get started. First off is this really gorgeous, of course it's open. So this really gorgeous body scrub from the organic shop. This is pistachio fudge and I can still smell it. Of course, I washed this out. This is so amazing. I will probably pick up more of this. I had to order this online because it was so hugely in demand, but this is one of my favorite scents ever, so highly recommend. And I just really like organic shop body scrubs. Garnier Minerals Invisible deodorant, perfect. I actually found this in our summer house, used it up. It was really gorgeous. Love the scent of it. The La Cour Expert Serum, this was the niacinamide. It wasn't bad, but honestly, nothing special, so I will not pick this up anymore, even though it was available in Aldi. Finished this hand cream. This was in my work drawer. This is the Dove Pro Age Care. I used it at work. I don't use like special hand creams at home. I would use my body lotion, but in a drawer in your bag, this is perfect. It was kind of fast absorbing, so I wasn't mad at it, but there are so many other things I could try, so this was okay, I guess. Amazingly enough, nail polish. This was like the see-through one from She. This was kind of older. I'm just really glad it's gone because it started to get stringy by the end of the usage. So yeah, I'm just glad this is gone. I finished this Lacoste perfume sample because I forgot to spray myself at home, and I have this in, I have a bunch of these samples at work in my drawer, so I happened to finish this one. And now as I'm looking at it, everything else is makeup, so let's go through them. First off, there is something that's not actually empty. This is a Physicians Formula, I guess, butter bronzer stick. And unfortunately, I'm really mad about this because even when I got this, it wasn't the perfect consistency. It kind of started to just come off in chunks. And now I checked it, and it really does smell like cream. It's very bad. And now I really cannot use it because if you can tell, that's what it's doing. It's really messy. Look at that. So this is trash. Look at all the chunks that are coming. Look at that. It looks like poop. Really disgusting. So yeah, I'm just throwing this out. I just really don't need this in my collection. So this is going, even though it's not empty, it's just trash. And I found one more thing, which is not makeup. It was just hiding at the bottom of the bag. So this is the eye cream from that brand, and this was perfect. This made my eyelids tons. This is really gorgeous. I will definitely pick this one up. So this is affordable, gorgeous. I love this brand. I love their products, so this is definitely a repurchase. And now going into makeup. On the last day of the month, I happened to finish this foundation, the Miracle Second Skin from Max Factor. And the product itself is very nice, but the color was way too yellow, so I don't think I will pick this one up. Probably I could try a different shade, but there are so many gorgeous things. I just kind of want to try new things for face. Finally, in 4 or 5 months, I don't know, I finished a Pretty Fresh concealer from ColourPop. Nice, but nothing special. Also, finally, I finished my Infallible powder from L'Oreal. This is really gorgeous. I might pick this one up if I run out of everything. I have 4 more powders currently, so I don't need anything new, but this is really gorgeous. I guess it's supposed to be a foundation, like a powder foundation, but I used this as powder, and it was perfect that way. Going back into the face cream stuff, this is the Camouflage Concealer, or color corrector more like, from Catrice. It was a little bit too rigid to be comfortable to use. It was a lovely peachy shade, but I have the eye brightener now, which I use, and I love that. So I don't even know if this is available anymore, but this wasn't my favorite, unfortunately. I finished 2 brow gels. The first one was this colored one from Yves Rocher, and it's not my favorite, so not repurchasing. And this one from Wet n Wild, the Mega Clear. You can tell probably that there is some stuff at the sides of it, but I really cannot get those out. So this is basically gone. So I'm throwing this out. I used it for over a year, like a year and a month, because I started this last March. It's okay, it's good. I highly recommend. This is really, really good product, especially for the price. I just want to try the NYX Brow Glue next, so I'm not picking this one up, but I highly recommend. This is nice. I finished this neutral eyeshadow, single eyeshadow. This is the shade Mink from Makeup Obsession. I just use this to set my lid, and I have so many other things to try, so yeah, I'm just really glad I can use up my collection. And then two lippies, that's the end of the bunch. So I finally finished this Catrice liquid lipstick, which was from the Glitter Storm collection. And this was really, really beautiful. The shade is Roaring Red. This was this really blue and shiny red. I don't know, like this is really, really ugly on my hand, but this is the shade. Probably I could just about to show you how gorgeous this was, but I scraped out the very last of it, as you can tell. And this is really old, so I'm just happy to be using up the old stuff from my collection, to be honest. And the last thing is this Miss Sporty Perfect to Last lip gloss. This was the unicorn. This was the fancy unicorn one. I use this in numerous makeup tutorials because it has that really nice blue shift, if you can tell. I scraped out every last bit of it. I don't know if I could show you. Is there anything left to show you? Probably putting it here, you can tell how gorgeous. I mean, yeah, not really. I scraped out everything, so I cannot really show you anymore, but this was a gorgeous shade. But I'm not a huge fan of this consistency. I have one more of these, a different shade, kind of similar, like a light pink. But I'm just glad to be done with my Miss Sporty lip glosses. And that is everything for April. Okay, guys, so until May's Empties, see you, bye.